It is time for the Gen Z game. Frank went first last time, or in the previous game. So, Lan, you'll go first this time. So the way that I have this broken up is it's going to go like, and you'll get back-to-back questions because, listen, I'm trying to remember how the hell I set this up, but we'll just kind of wing it right here. But we're going to start immediately off with Lan.
Winging it.
So this question is the world. So essentially the way this works is you have questions that a Gen Z would know or questions that anybody else would know, like a baby boomer or a Gen X or a millennial. And they're kind of separated into these two different categories. So this one, if I say the world, it's the older generations that I'm talking about. So this one, for the world, Lan, what film is this quote from? What is this? A school for ants? I gotta reset your scores.
I have no idea.
Frank, would you like to steal?
No, I'm blanking on it too.
Oh. That was the wrong button.
Western?
No, that was the wrong button. Zoolander. That was from Zoolander.
Oh.
All right, again, if you're in the chat, you're more than welcome to chime away if you guys think you know the stuff. All right, so Frank, this one's for you. It's a question. It's the world. Finish the lyrics. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words
Just hypnotize me.
Hey-oh! 1 point for Frank.
Dude, I played that CD like 20 days straight.
All right, so we're going to stick with Frank here on this one because this is a Gen Z question. How did I map this out? I'm really confused as to what the hell I did.
Same.
Anyway, all right, here's a Gen Z question for... Actually, no, I'm going to give this one to Lan. We're just going to go back and forth between you guys. All right, so this one's for you, Lan. Gen Z, what is the name of the 2020 true crime documentary that featured Joe Exotic and Carole Baskin?
Oh, was like the Tiger King.
Had a kid, big point for Lan. All right, Frank, moving on to you. Gen Z question. What HBO series caused the baby name Khaleesi to spike in popularity?
Dude. I can give you the theme song, but I'm blanking on the name right now, dude.
Oh my God, Lan, you want to steal?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Even though that wasn't her name, it was Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I would. You know what?
No, that wasn't her name, but it was it. People were naming their kids Khaleesi.
I had
exactly.
the theme.
I'm saying that even though it wasn't her name,
I had the theme, and then House of Dragon popped in my head because I put out Lord of the, and I almost went Lord of the Rings for Christ's sakes. It's just a jumble in my brain right now.
We used to play a theme song on the morning show I was on where it's the do 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 do, except it's guys going wiener 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 wiener, and there's full lyrics to about how and then you see a dragon, but no, that's a wiener 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 wiener. All right, that was Frank's Lan. This one's on you, buddy. Gen Z question. In 2011, Kanye West and Jay-Z released which collaborative album?
Watch the Throne.
That is correct, sir. Watch the Throne. Dude, back-to-back Throne questions, by the way.
Yeah,
all right,
right,
Frank, here's for you. Did I give you your point on that one? I did. Gen Z question here for you. Frank, what metal are Wolverine's claws coated with?
Antimonium, something like that.
I can't give you that. That's not it. All right, Frank, or Lan, Steele?
Adamantium.
Adamantium is the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Lan.
I was in the ballpark.
Your question here.
We were.
This one is from the world category. What was the name of Patrick Swayze's character in Dirty Dancing? Frank, a big Patrick Swayze fan?
I am, but
Oh, he might not know it. Lan, thinking about it. No guess from Lan. Frank, Steele?
no, the two names I ever remember him playing are Bodie from surf movie Point Break, and then from Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
I don't know this one.
Roadhouse.
What was the name from Roadhouse? I don't think I ever saw Roadhouse.
Dalton.
Oh yeah. Which
Dalton.
they're remaking Roadhouse with.
With Jake Gyllenhaal.
Is that who
an
it is?
MMA fighter. Yeah.
Julie Jules, what is up? Hello. Maybe you
Julie
can get some correct answers in here.
probably will.
Johnny was the name. Johnny. Ladies and gentlemen.
Johnny Ringo.
All right, we're
Do
going
it for Johnny.
Oh, dude, I want to watch Tombstone so bad. All right, Frank, going to the world here. On which social network was the hashtag originally used?
It wasn't MySpace, was it?
It was not. Land, Steel.
Twitter?
It
See,
was.
I thought that was, but I thought that would be too easy of an answer, so I went with MySpace.
All right, going back to land on this one here. It's a question for the world. In the 2008 presidential election, who was John McCain's running mate?
That was my answer.
No.
That's not it.
Frank, Steele.
Again,
Again, anybody, if you're watching here on YouTube, you're more than welcome to put these answers in the chat.
it was Woody Harrelson from that movie on HBO.
It was not. It was Who's Nailin' Palin? Sarah Palin, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
the crazy
God
psycho
damn it.
from Alaska. Forgot about that.
I know Russia because I
Vero.
can see it from my house.
Vero got it. That man, I'm telling you, those are some of the best when they would have Tina Fey and Amy Poehler as Sarah Palin and Clinton.
Hillary
and
Clinton. Yeah.
There's one where they're together and Clinton's just getting pissed because she feels like Sarah Palin's taken over. And just if you haven't seen that stuff, go back and watch it. I think it's available on YouTube. All right, we are going back to who's first on this one here.
I just want.
Okay,
Yeah.
Frank, the world a question.
You're a
What was the
boomer.
coach's name played by Denzel Washington in Remember the Titans?
I don't remember.
You don't remember the
Something-
Titans?
No, dude, I haven't seen that movie in like 15 years.
Such a good
Honestly, it's a good movie. I know Ryan Gosling's in it, and everybody makes fun of him because he's the white guy that doesn't know how to run backwards. And they remind people who date him that he sucked as a defensive back.
And don't forget Sunshine.
Yeah, you had Sunshine. You had the big old fat kid who's now lost all the weight.
Now he's
looking
ripped.
good.
Now he's ripped. The guy that was in My Name is Earl. All right, well, I got to take
Yeah.
a point, Frank. Lane, you got to guess at all?
Whittingham.
No, I have no idea. Never watched the movie.
Really? Coach Herman Boone, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
Coach
right.
Herman Boone on that
Boone.
one. All right, Lan with the 4-1 lead. This basically is yours, but we're going to wrap up with these two final questions here. Lan, Gen Z question. What is the name of the popular video conferencing service that was founded in 2011?
Skype.
Frank?
Zoom.
It was Zoom. You can make this a game right here, Frank. You can make it look like you only lost by one. This one's for you. Gen Z
Ooh.
question. Which Nickelodeon show did Emma Roberts star in?
Who's Emma Roberts?
She is Eric Roberts' daughter.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. That's a ticket. You starting to sound like John Lovitz. Yeah, that's a ticket.
Julia Roberts' niece.
Alex Mack.
The Secret World of Alex Mack. No, that was Larissa Oleynik, and I remember because I used to watch that show. I used to record that show.
That was a great show.
It was fantastic.
Why did? Oh, it was just that good of a show.
Yeah,
it was like
great.
ripping off X-Men. It was like a C version of X-Men. It was fantastic.
she basically had superpowers, and it was
because
a fun
ooze
show.
fell on her. It was so wild.
Yeah, and she could do this thing where she turned into this a
Slime.
weird version of the Terminator, where it was like this silver liquid.
She got her powers from toxic waste falling on her, Alan.
Yep.
That was the message of the show.
Yeah,
She
she
sounds
was
like the
she was
Toxic
Nickelodeon's
Avenger.
Daredevil, is what she
Yeah.
I
was.
was gonna say it's pretty standard superhero stuff.
All right, Lane, you got any guesses on which Nickelodeon show Emma Roberts starred in? Nobody in the chat's
No
guessing
idea.
it. No?
No idea.
Unfabulous, apparently, was the name
What
of the
the
show.
hell was that?
Unfabulous.
No kidding. What
I
was
don't
that?
know. I've never actually seen the show, and I just wrote down the question. So,
All right.
ha freaking ha.